Good morning, Glasgow. I'm Carlina Jula.
And I'm Molly Radin. Today is June 2nd, 2022. We're already 2 days into June.
Let's begin our day by reciting our Positive Panther affirmations. I am powerful beyond measure. I am kind to myself and others. I am committed to my learning. I am a model of safety. I am a champion. I am a Panther.
Thank you for those affirmations. Today in history, in 1953, Queen Elizabeth II was crowned. She is currently the longest reigning monarch of England and has been the Queen of England for over 70 years.
Wow, how impressive! That is a very long time to lead the United Kingdom, along with 14 other commonwealths. Let's see if any of our meals are fit for a queen. Today for lunch, you have the choices of a spicy chicken on bun, pan cheese or pepperoni pizza, penne pasta with meat sauce, PB&J and yogurt biteable, and a grilled cheese. Tomorrow you can get a hamburger or cheeseburger, cheese or pepperoni pizza, turkey hot dog, spicy chicken on wrap, and a yogurt biteable or grilled cheese.
That sounds great. I wonder if I can bring some home with me to enjoy a meal outside later today. Is Mother Nature gonna give us that chance, Alex?
Well, Molly, this afternoon is a bit questionable, but the rest of the week is looking quite promising. Let's take a closer look. As you can see, today will be pretty hot with a high of 89 degrees, with a strong chance of PM thunderstorms. I wouldn't want to plan on eating outside due to the storms. The good news is, chat, that the rain will cool things off a bit. Friday and Saturday will be in the upper 70s to low 80s and mostly sunny. You can't really beat that weather. Sunday, the temperatures look about the same, but the sun will hide behind the clouds. Overall, the rest of the week looks pretty amazing. Speaking of amazing, let's move to the man in charge, Mr. Principal Powell. Take it away.
Greetings, students. I hope everybody's having an awesome day today. Just a few things I wanted to share with you and share some information with you, even about this week, but also some things that have already passed at this point in the week as well. Something I wanted to kind of educate our students on is always different things we celebrate and may not necessarily know the meaning or origin, around, just to kind of educate and make sure that we're getting that information. I don't know if many of you know that obviously we had Memorial Day this past weekend, and obviously it's an American holiday observed on the last Monday of May, and it's the purpose of it is honoring our men and women who have died while serving in the U.S. military, and we have so many individuals, even in our building, that are teachers, educators, and staff members that served in the military. So I want to send a shout out to all of our staff members who served in the military, or who have spouses who served in the military, or children who served in the military, or even parents or family members that have served in the military. My father is a Marine and went through Paris Island and served in the Vietnam War. So something that's near and dear to my heart as well, because I want to make sure that I'm honoring my father and so many others who have served our country as well. So we celebrate them this past Monday through Memorial Day 2022, which occurred on Monday, May 30th. Also, just some additional information around Memorial Day. It originally was known as Decoration Day. It originated in the years following the Civil War and became an official federal holiday on 1971. And many Americans observed Memorial Day by visiting cemeteries or memorials or holding family gatherings and participating in things like parades in their towns. Unofficially, it marks the beginning of the summer season, which I know we're all super excited to start and begin as quickly as possible. But I think just one, sharing this information, always knowing your history, knowing what's taking place around you. I know I'm also guilty of it sometimes, celebrating things and not even really understanding the origin of them or the history or even small tidbits around them. Students, you should always be looking to learn new information, especially of things that you're taking place in or honoring at some point. And so I just want to make sure I'm always giving information as well throughout the year so that you're learning not just in your classrooms, but also outside of your classrooms from all of us in this building. We're all educators in some shape, form, or fashion. We all have information to share, including you, even with us. As always, we want to make sure that we're, again, finishing strong in our classes. Again, I've been super excited to see just the growth in so many students as far as your academics and your behavior. And again, it is not over. There's still room to continue to improve and to continue to grow, even within these last few days and weeks of school. We know we have a lot of things going on in our building as far as extracurricular activities or different things that need to take place before we can leave. I just want to make sure that we stay tight with those things as well. I continuously want to celebrate our teachers for all this, the work and service that they do that is seen and that is also not seen. Students, they do so much for you each and every day that you have no idea all the time and effort that goes into making sure that your class on a regular basis has the needs that it has as far as academically, structurally, and all that planning that goes into it. So make sure that you celebrate your teachers, not just during a certain week of the school year, but each and every single day you have the opportunity. They do so much for all of us, but especially you students on a regular basis. As always, we want to make sure that we're adhering to the policies and procedures that we have laid out for the school year, whether it be around our cell phone policy, whether it be around our 10-10 rule as far as the first and last 10 minutes of class, whether it be around hallway as far as our passes and making sure that we're getting to where we need to go so we can utilize the pass for that specific period, and also making sure that we're adhering to our PBIS expectations that will make sure that you are able to go to things like field day at the end of the year on June 8th, and our rain date is June 9th. So nothing but love for each and every last one of you. Let's have an awesome day and continue to finish this year out strong.
Thank you, Mr. Powell, on those powerful words. I can't believe we're almost done with them. There are only 2 shows left after this one. Now, as we head straight onto our school-wide announcements, they don't seem like too much. First one up, that's our laptop pickup. Glasgow, it's time to clean up and return your laptops. It is very important for the IT team to be able to get them in order to prepare them for next year. Laptop collection will be occurring very soon, taking place on June 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Glasgow students that are not participating in summer learning will be asked to return all laptops that were distributed in the spring. With that being said, students participating in summer learning may drop off their device at a later date. Also, those students who have an FCPS MiFi device but are no longer using it, you are asked to return those as well.
Make sure the laptop is prepared before you turn it back in. Here's what you need to do. Remove all stickers and decals from your device. Clean the device to the best of your ability, and have the charger ready to turn in along with the laptop. Also, make sure your full name and student ID number are on your laptop.
Students who do not turn in a device or report a lost device or turn in a damaged device may incur the following charges. For a missing charger, it is $23, and for a missing laptop, it is $481. If you are unable to return your laptop on the collection dates, please contact Ms. Hedenberg at mkhedenberg@fcps.edu or plan to drop off your device during summer office hours to the main office. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let's be kind to our IT team and follow all directions. They have a huge job, and it would be nice to make it easier on them. While we are doing that, let's show support for our diverse community. June is Pride Month. Let's take a look at the ways we can participate.
Hey Glasgow community, did you know that June wasn't just our last month of school, but it's actually deemed Pride Month? That's right. June is to commemorate the Stonewall riots and to recognize and support our LGBTQIA+ community. We're going to have an amazing Spirit Week from June 6th to June 10th. Let's take a look at ways we can participate to support our community. We start the week off with Human Rights Day. Wear dark blue and yellow to support equal rights for all humans. On Tuesday, we dedicate the day to our transgender community. Remember to wear light blue and light pink, the trans flag colors, to show our love for these amazing people. On Wednesday, it is time to bring out as much color as you can. This middle day is deemed Rainbow Day. The LGBTQIA+ community comes in all races, ages, and genders, and the different colors represent togetherness. Then on Thursday, let's throw it back to any decade of your choice. The 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. choose something to represent a time period in honor of all those who fought for equal rights before us. Finally, we wrap things up on Friday with Comfort Day. It's important to be comfortable in your own skin. Wear your pajamas, bring a support a friend, just be you. Happy Pride Month, everyone! We can't wait to see your pride.
Moving on from that announcement, attention Glasgow, this just in, the yearbooks are here. That's right, students, the long wait is over. The 2022 Pride is here. Yearbooks will be distributed today. Teachers, you received distribution tickets in your mailbox last week. If you haven't already done so, please give them to the students now. 8th graders, you should be there right now. 7th graders, you can go down at 9:45 a.m. And finally, 6th graders, you can come at 10:05 a.m. Please make sure you have your ticket to make the lines go quickly. Special note, if you purchased your yearbook already, you will not have a ticket. Please get a pass from your teacher, and if you have your student ID, please bring that as well.
June 2nd is a big day for the yearbook staff. I'm glad that all their hard work is finally paying off. I bet they're excited to share their hard work. Thank you for helping us to ensure that this day goes smoothly. Also, don't forget, Glasgow, that tomorrow is the last day for our food drive. Let's watch this short video as a reminder to see what we can contribute.
Hey Glasgow, did you know that the Glasgow Food Drive is here? The SGA are the ones hosting this event. This is a part of the competition we have at school known as none other than the Glasgow Games. You can donate various items such as canned food, pasta, beans, and any non-perishable food items. Please refrain from bringing any glass-contained food, open or used food, or anything expired. Where can you drop off the food you bring? Well, you can drop it off at the cafeteria in your designated grade box. The last day to drop off any food donations will be Friday, June 3rd. Remember, this is a great competition, and let's show some school spirit at Glasgow. Now, back to the studio.
I wonder who will win the overall Glasgow Games for this school year. I think the 8th graders will end up pulling it off, but only time will tell. Speaking of the rising 9th graders, this last announcement is just for you. Do you enjoy running? Have you ever thought about joining cross country? The Justice Cross Country team has begun after school, conditioning this week through the end of the school year. They will meet at 3:15 by the track and will finish around 4:30 each afternoon. Workouts are not mandatory, but highly recommended. Those with little experience need to take the time now to get into shape for the season. This is a good way to see if cross country is for you. And to avoid injuries, when the formal part of the season starts in August, please see Mr. Williams for more details. Now, let's switch topics towards Pride Month and learn more about its history.
Happy Pride Month! LGBTQIA+ Pride Month celebrates the culture that queer individuals, and especially queer individuals of color, have brought to the U.S. Pride Month also reminds us of the discrimination that LGBTQIA+ individuals have experienced for hundreds of years. Let's dive into a bit of queer history. On June 28, 1969, a popular gay bar known as the Stonewall Inn in New York was violently raided by police officers. Although most of the bar's inhabitants left the bar peacefully, the police began to make various arrests and became violent. This raid became a major turning point for the gay rights movement and LGBTQIA+ communities as media outlets finally put the spotlight onto gay rights. Among the people fighting restlessly were advocates Marsha P. Johnson and Sylvia Rivera, two transgender women of color who fought restlessly for LGBTQIA+ rights. It was almost 50 years before gay marriage became legalized in the US in 2015. Today, there are several pending bills in Congress that threaten US citizens' constitutional right to same-sex marriage and that also endanger the lives of transgender youth and adults. Let's go to Glasgow students to see their thoughts on Pride Month.
Pride Month is important to celebrate because it celebrates LGBTQ+ culture and activism. So much of the world is part of this community or allies of this community, so it's only right to recognize them as we do others.
In my opinion, Pride Month is really important to celebrate because, well, love is love, and I feel like everyone needs to know that. A lot of people don't appreciate like LGBT for who they are, and a lot of people have like died for this cause, and it's really just important.
Thank you so much, Molly, for educating us on this important topic. Well, that's all we have for today. Once again, I'm Carla Najula.
I'm Alex Nguyen.
And I'm Molly Radin, and this has been
Good Morning, Glasgow.
Glasgow.